What's up, YouTube? FatKings Phil here with my week 15 update from vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I am checking in with you today just to get my normal weekly thing on, and I am currently processing something in my brain as to whether I'm going to do it later or not, but we shall see if my courage remains screwed to the sticking place. So anyway, let's get to the numbers. All right, 332.8 on the day of surgery. Morning of, first thing I did, drove in, got the surgery. This morning, 267.8. So I am now officially at a weight below anything my wife has ever seen, because we met, I was just around 270 and remained there mostly about 2 or 3 years. So so that's a 3.2 pound loss in this week. So I'm happier than I could possibly be with that. I was not expecting that. Had a little bit of a snacking issue throughout the week, 1 or 2 days, and then we'll talk about that as well. But that's a 65-pound total loss. So again, it still doesn't seem that big to me. I know that's stupid. My head is just weird. And for some reason, that doesn't seem like that much. I think it's because I just feel like I have so much further to go. I'm still so, I'm still fat, period. That's all there is to it. Matter of fact, if I get to my goal, I will still be overweight. So I guess I take some solace in TJ's last video for that, but yikes, it's just crazy to me. So anyway, let's move on. So yeah, those are numbers. Happy, with the numbers. No complaints. Let's talk about the snacking real quick. No, before we do that, I got one shout out. Fly Guy is having his surgery tomorrow. And I know he's been really nervous about it. And I know you can't talk anybody off the ledge on that. Nobody could talk me off the ledge when I was nervous about it. I was sure I was going to die all the way into the room till they put me out. But we all know that that's pretty common. So hopefully he'll be able to just stay strong and just let him put him out, and everything will be fine on the other side. So good luck to you, brother. And I know you'll be fine. Trust me. We've all, he's one of those guys that goes out and looks up horror stories but he doesn't compare those to the actual statistics like TJ was talking about with flying and all that stuff. So, I'm not picking on you. We've all been there, but you got to think about it. 1%, 2% have complications. That doesn't mean you drop dead. It means you have some minor complication up to dropping dead. But that's a pretty small number. And, I have yet to see anybody who's made pre-surgery videos not return and make post-surgery videos. So just keep that in mind. All right. So moving on. So let's talk about the snacking. I do not know what the hell was with me this week, but I wanted and was craving crunchy stuff. So I did end up going and getting some pork rinds, which I know is not for everybody, but I get the spicy ones. Kind of reminding me of my Atkins days, but I would just have like one helping of those every, a couple, probably about once a day for about 3 days in a row. Not the best choice by far, but it was better than a potato chip. It was better than a corn chip. I am not proud of it at all, but it was something I was just really craving. Didn't hurt my weight, which is kind of a bad thing in the sense of it's kind of a negative reinforcement, because there's a little part of my brain, the little fat demon in there is like, oh, see, we can snack whenever we want and still lose weight. I know that's not true, but the little fat demon wants me to believe that so that we go back to being bigger and he wins the war. So that's not going to happen. They're gone now. I haven't replaced them. I don't intend on replacing them. So that's good. That's where it's at. All right. Let's see. So, couple things. We had a new kickboxing instructor today. You know what I'm saying, fellas? Anyway, so after she beat the crap out of us for an hour, I was pretty beat up, and it came home, and that reminded me that my legs are still sore from my Friday workout, which is really weird because normally you recover before that. But Friday was a really interesting day in the sense that I went outside, we ran. I ran all the way around the building. I stopped one time, which is, it's a pretty big building. So we ran around the building. I stopped one time for maybe 20 feet, 25 feet, and then I started running again. So, running relative, it's jogging if you really look at the speed I'm going. But then we proceeded to spend the rest of the hour sprinting up and down a slight incline in the parking lot, which really sucked. But my legs were sore. And then I came home after that really aggressive workout, and I decided I was going to replace all the shocks in my car. And I was being a cheap ass. I'm like, I'm going to save the extra $150 to install the front ones. I'm going to do it myself. because I knew I could do the back ones, but 4 hours later, which is not really fair because I started it, took the shocks out, and UPS was supposed to drop the new ones off. And UPS didn't show up like 8:30 at night, so I got them back in by 10. But it was a lot of swearing and hitting my knuckles and using muscles, and I got really lightheaded and really dizzy. I was keeping up with my water, and I ended up having to eat another 100 calories of perky jerky just to kind of stop that dizzy feeling in my head. So I was well over my calories for Friday, but I was working so hard it kind of felt like it all equaled out. But be aware of that. I'm one of those guys who hey, let's go top the trees up 8 feet, and 4 hours later, and just sweat pouring off me and nonstop working, no breaks, it's done. But I don't take those breaks. So now that I'm post surgery, that doesn't really play well with my system. So be aware, if you're one of those kinds of guys and you're new to the community, you gotta scale it a little bit, and keep some protein nearby, and definitely keep your water going. So all right. Let's see, what else was I going to talk to you guys about? So, my dad's shirt. So my dad had a shirt similar to this one. And my dad passed away like 12 years ago, but I kept some of his stuff, and I thought, well, at some point I'm going to get into my dad's shirt just to have it. It'll be kind of cool. It's like one of those really nice wool Pendleton shirts. And I said, well, I'll try it on a little bit more toward winter. So I tried it on a few weeks ago when it was just starting to be fall, and it was a little snug. I didn't think anything about it. I went to try it on today. Too big. I can't wear it. So, shrank right through it. I didn't even get a chance to wear it. So, small price to pay. But I did go over to Walmart and try on a Wrangler extra large button-up shirt, and it's way too small still. So Wrangler clothes tends to run a little smaller. Their shirts anyway. So I kind of knew that going in, but I'm not close. So I feel comfortable in a 2X still. I just got to pick my brands, and so they're not too big. This one's not bad, but whatever. So that's that. And then let's see, what else did we have? Oh boy. Well, all right. There's no putting this off. So I promised you guys a body shot. I'm not real comfortable with this. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to warn you now, you're going to want a barf bag nearby. You're going to want probably like some smelling salts, so somebody can revive you. Because this ain't necessarily pretty. So let's cut to this. All right, Fat Kings fans, I have not done a body shot. This is the first time I've even felt semi-comfortable doing a body shot. And even then, I'm not too comfortable doing it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. As you can see, I am standing here in my boxer briefs and my t-shirt here. So this is kind of what it looks like. You can see there's some loose stuff here. I'll show you more of that in a second. But this band is right about where it needs to kind of keep it together, but you can see there's a little bit here. Now, the big thing I'm seeing here is a lot of stretch marks in here, a lot of stretch marks down here. Same thing on this side, a lot of stretch marks through here. I expected that. I know when I start losing weight that I get stretch marks. It's not a big shock. Now, I'm going to show you guys the stuff I really am not comfortable with here. But so this is all the loose skin here. You can see it's getting loose already. This is after a full day of just wearing clothes, so it's a little bit more wrinkled than normal. You can see my scars still. Not too bad. Here's more stretch marks. This red stuff you're seeing here, I kind of like a little breakout here from my waistband being pulled up higher now. I wear my pants a little higher up, and it's been rubbing on my skin here, and it's caused a really bad thing on both sides. But you can really see the stretch marks though because of that, and so that's where it's at. But yeah, so you can see loose skin all the way down here. I can't go any further without turning this into an X-rated show. So sorry, Kirk. So yeah, not too thrilled with this. I don't know what's all gonna end up happening here, but we got another 50 pounds ago, and so we'll see how it is. But other than that, all right, fine. I'm halfway in, so you can see I'm not thrilled at all. I managed to keep my pecs pretty tight and stuff, but I mean, I'm seeing a little bit of droop here. I got to tighten this up, and you can see here. There's a little bit under the arms. Let me get rid of the shirt. There's a little bit under the arms there, right here. You can see it. But I'm just working my arms as much as I can to keep them big. But I have a hard time building my triceps, so that's kind of where things are at. So that's it. It's all the skin you get. Sorry for all those you didn't have a barf bag nearby or a big pot. Send me the cleaning bill. All right, so if you're still conscious and with us, that was the body shot stuff. The thing I did not show there, well, I didn't show a lot there, but the thing I did not show there was the tops of my thighs have that same kind of wrinkled skin on the inside part of my leg, which my wife kindly pointed out right before an intimate moment, which pretty much killed that. So yeah, I'm really, I know a lot of folks have said it before. You're not doing this to be a supermodel. I watched a J-Max video yesterday, and he looks like he's toning up pretty well. So there's some hope there. But he's another what is he, 240? I'm just under 270. So was that? Yeah, 30 pounds lighter still. So maybe in 30 pounds, it'll start to kind of even out a little more and I get a little more shape out of it. But I got to do something to build my triceps. It's just not, I'm having a hell of a time doing it. I work them twice a week pretty religiously. So we'll just see if that helps. But if not, I'm going to have to go switch to a more heavyweight, low rep scenario, which I've got TJ to give me all the goodies on that. So if I really need some good, building advice, I know where to go. So that's that. So anyway, let's see. Anything else I've got this week? Probably not a lot. It's been kind of a slow week. I was going to try and find a topic to talk about, but you know what? I kind of saved those for Fat Kings Friday now. So, and we have a good one. We have a user submitted one. So, we will be talking about that on Friday. I'm not going to say any more about that. And I think that brings us to the end, my friends. So I apologize for all the trauma from the body shot. But that's the reality. If you're going to be losing weight, you're going to have that kind of loose skin. And I still have 50 pounds to go. So I imagine that's going to get worse before it gets better. I'm certainly not opposed to plastics. Other than they're very expensive. And the fact that I know they hurt a hell of a lot more than the surgery that we had. So I'm not saying no, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. I just... I really kind of, there is a part of me that did do this to get a more standard looking male body, more of a V-shaped look to my body. I already have broad shoulders and I'm happy with my shoulders. And while they are very bulky, they're not very strong, oddly enough. But, work my arms a little more. I can get there, happy with that. But I don't think I'm ever going to have that super V core shape. Unless I get the plastics around the middle, because I just think I'm going to have too much loose skin there. So, and then I don't know what the hell I'm going to do about the upper thighs. You only see it if I'm not wearing shorts or something. And I always wear boxer briefs even. So, even when in my boxer briefs, you guys couldn't see it, although I know the camera wasn't pulled back enough. So that's the reality. You're not going to be in love with your body at the end of this process any more than you're in love with it now, but you're going to be a hell of a lot healthier and be able to do a lot more stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at. We'll see where it goes. All right, I talked too much. We will see you guys on Friday. And remember, it's good to be the king. What's up, YouTube? Fat Kings Phil here with my week 15 update from Vertical Sleeve Guest.